Hey everybody, Spaceman Spiff here with another episode of Spaceman Climbs, and this episode is actually a little different because I'm not really climbing. I'm on the PTR server, so this is a relatively new account. As you can see, I'm playing under the name Tracer Bullet, which is another Calvin and Hobbes reference. That's his noir detective style character, so that's what Tracer Bullet is. Either way, I'm playing on this account because on the PTR right now it's really hard to find games once you've reached a certain level, and I found on my Spaceman Spiff account it just takes a long time, so I've had to create a couple of Smurfs just to keep playing games. That said, I am on Turtle Rock. I am against Vibe, who I think might be the professional StarCraft 2 player. You can't quote me on that, I don't know, but I think he might be the really respectable player. And also he was random. So it's a random versus random game. I drew Undead, obviously. I don't know what my opponent is yet. You can see I'm going for my standard Crypt Graveyard. It's going to be Altar, Ziggurat. I'm doing my standard Crypt Fiend opening, but Dreadlord Ghoul build. So that's what's going to happen. I'm really excited because, well, excited might be the wrong word. I'm really happy with all the changes in the PTR. And the Dreadlord, as any of you who have watched me for a while now know, is one of my favorite heroes. He's probably my most used undead hero. I use him all the time. So having gotten buffs to Vampiric Aura, to Sleep, and to Carrion Swarm is really nice. That just makes my my go-to strategies a little stronger. So I feel like some of these buffs have really benefited me because a lot of the heroes I already used quite a bit and was used to using have just gotten better, whereas the heroes that everyone else was using have gotten worse. So I don't think I have as big a transition into using these new heroes as some other people do. Anyway, that said, I'm going for the Dreadlord first. I'm going to be going for ghouls, and we're going to see what happens. I scouted up north, and my opponent is going to be here. I think at the time of playing, I thought that they had fixed it so that you can't spawn close spawn on Turtle Rock, because on Warcraft Arena I know you can't, but I believe they actually haven't changed that. I think I played another game on the PTR where I spawned close spawn to my opponent, so probably scouts close spawn first for the future if you're on PTR, just because it's better to know that if your opponent's that close. But at least for the purpose of this game, I went straight to cross spawn because I did not think that the close spawn was possible. Anyway, you can see I'm here, I'm harassing some wisps. I'm not going to kill any wisps. Even if I do, my hero wouldn't get any experience, and he's going to be, obviously because I don't have a hero yet, and he's going to be, like, this is, regardless of if this is the pro player vibe, this is still a strong player. He's not going to lose wisps. I feel like most people on the PTR are pretty strong. And a Warden comes out, which is not what I was expecting. You know, against a random player, you don't see a whole lot of Wardens. I just assumed a Demon Hunter, because that's what everyone always went. But the Warden comes out, he's going to be able to get the kill on my Ghoul, which kind of sucks. Gets a little bit of an experience bump right there. But I think I did delay some of his wood income, at least by making his Wisps micro around, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but when a Wisp goes to a tree, I'm just going to pick a number. Let's say is it every 5 seconds they gather wood? If that wisp is on the tree for 3 seconds and you pull it off and then you put it back on a tree, do you have to wait 5 seconds again, or do you wait 2 seconds? I don't know. But if you do have to wait the 5 seconds, then my Ghoul absolutely delayed lumber income, right? Otherwise, then he probably didn't delay a whole lot, just the time it moved, but it's something. It's something. And when you do this kind of build with Undead, where you're getting such a late hero and the Crypt Fiend kind of build, but you're going ghouls, you really are not strapped for wood at all. So losing that Ghoul, or having the Ghoul up there harassing, didn't cost me anything. Obviously, losing the Ghoul cost me something. I shouldn't have lost him, but that's what happened. And the Warden comes out. I sleep him. I didn't have dust. I could have gone for the surround and then gone to buy dust, but amateur hour, right? Not the strongest player in the world, so I just let him go. I'm going to go buy dust now, and I'm just going to play it calm. I'm going to creep here. I believe I'll be teching very shortly. Probably right now. There it is. So I think I'm in a good spot there, because I feel like most of the time when a Warden comes and scouts this, he's expecting a fast expansion. So by by teching this hard, I think I might gain a little bit of an edge because I believe he hasn't scouted. It's the right play. Losing his hero makes sense there. You don't want to waste a teleport on a level 1 Warden, especially against a Dreadlord in this spot because it doesn't look like I'm rushing. But let's see, has he seen that I teched? No. So he's probably... This is a good play by him. He won't get the kill until the Warden comes out, I imagine. Yeah. So he doesn't know my tech timing. He might think I'm going for a fast expansion at this point. I decided with the Warden kill I'd try and snag this really quickly because this will be such a critical Watcher, Rune of the Watcher to pick up, just because we have this close spawn, or this cross map spawn here. And against a Warden, that's going to be particularly effective because everyone knows Warden play against Undead can get really frustrating, right? So this picking this up was bad in that I took a lot of damage on my hero. I took a lot of damage on some ghouls. If he had come in for a creepjack, it could have been really detrimental, but I had killed his hero. He probably wasn't that likely to come charging back in knowing that I had sleep. And picking up that Sentry Ward, that Tome of Experience put me way over the top there. So that was really a really nice pickup. Here I'm coming in. I wanted to scout out, see if I could cancel a Moonwell, see tech timing, but it turned out he was right here, and I decided I just wanted to run away instead. So, run away! Run away! Referencing Monty Python and the Holy Grail, for those of you who don't recognize it. That rabbit's dynamite. So good. Now I'm just going to be quoting that the whole time. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries. Which is actually a great line, because hamsters are known for procreating really fast, and elderberries are what people make wine out of elderberries, right? So it's kind of like your mother was a prostitute or something along those lines, and your father was an alcoholic, but when they say hamster and smelled of elderberries, it's just that much funnier. Anyway, here we go, creeping out the green camp, playing it really calm. I'm at level 3. Level 4 is not that big a deal for a Dreadlord. My tech is going pretty smoothly. I'm on my way to tier 3 now. I'm going 2 slaughterhouses, which I'll talk about in a second. I didn't want to take a whole bunch of ghouls off wood right now, because as you can see, I am kind of strapped for wood by going for the double slaughterhouse and the tech. So it's kind of one of those weird spots. I'm also vulnerable to a Warden. If it's level 3, Dryads against ghouls are really bad. So, sorry, Dryads against ghouls which don't have Ghoul Frenzy is really bad for the ghouls. So I didn't want to get caught out by him, and that's exactly what he's doing right here. So now he's on the hunt. You can see he's trying to find kills, and I'm trying to run away, buy time, get away with my tech. So my play is going to be to run around here and up to his base, and hopefully he'll chase me around. He'll be down here, and I'll be able to force a teleport while I cancel something. That's what my thought process is. But instead, his next 2 rallied Dryads come right up to me, and he's going to be able to pick off a bunch more ghouls. I have a couple things to talk about here. I got the Alchemist second because I love the Alchemist. I love what they've done to him in this patch. I think Acid Bomb was already great, and they made it better, so that's awesome. And I love that Healing Spray doesn't affect enemy units anymore. It also doesn't affect the Alchemist. I don't know if that's a bug or if that was deliberate. He can't heal himself, but I really want to experiment with him a lot, and I thought in this kind of strategy, because I am going for... Normally I go Necromancers, but I've decided I want to switch it up because I haven't had a lot of success against Elf with Necromancers recently. So I wanted to try and go just Meatwagon Abomination. And I figured if I'm trading blows with bears against Abominations, I wanted to see how Healing Spray would work in that kind of battle. So that's what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think that answers what I needed to talk about. Either way, these 2 Dryads intercept my harass to go and buy time. He gets a kill. He's going to get a second kill, and there's not much I can do about it. I come in. I see he's still tier 2. More Dryads come out, and now I played this on stream, and I'm cursing a bit here because I just threw away 3 ghouls, fed him a bunch of experience. Not ideal. But at least my 2 heroes are going to escape, and I do still have the experience advantage on the Warden. I'm also way ahead in tech. So I'm assuming a couple things. He's probably expanding or tried to expand. And I think... No, okay, he hasn't done that yet. And then he's going mass dryads, which people do, like I do it sometimes, Beastmaster Panda mass dryads or something like that. You don't see it as much with a Warden just because she's so frail, but it looks like he's trying to do something like that. Yeah, same thing as I was saying before. My heroes are weak. My heroes are okay. My ghouls are weak. If I get creepjacked or caught out, it's really gonna hurt. So I'm just playing it calm, creeping out these easy things. I've got a Rod of Necromancy. Nope, I only had one use of the Rod of Necromancy, so... You know, like, maybe it's greasy, but I need these ghouls on wood. I'm still kind of strapped. Like, I guess I have a bit of a surplus, but I didn't want to bring them out. They're just fodder if I get creepjacked. And then here, this was greedy as well, but I wanted the Watcher reward if possible. And then he used Fake Knight, which means he's in his base, right? So this is nice. I'm able to pick this off pretty quickly. Grab that, and I think I'm going to be able to creep out the camp without a whole lot of issue. So Vampiric Aura is really doing a good job here. You can see the Dreadlord's actually gaining reasonable health with each attack, as is obviously the Alchemist benefiting from Vampiric Aura. Bear with me. And here comes his first push. So I have 2 Abominations out yet. I'm tripping over my words. 2 Abominations out already with 1/1 upgrades, and my 2 meat wagons that I built during the tech because I saw that he was going so many dryads. And even though my heroes aren't here, he's not going to be able to do anything. And I think he immediately recognizes that, and he's going to pull back. Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get a kill there, but just forcing him back was nice. Getting this item camp was really nice. Now I have vision on both sides, and that's... The longer the game goes on, the better that is for me, I think. Over here, exactly what I was saying. Just going to be calm, creep this out. I have Healing Spray, I think. Going to use it at some point. Along with Acid Bomb. Yeah! Look at all the healing. Level 1, it's not that huge, but I think it's a great spell. I think it's a great spell, especially at level 2 and 3, and we'll see how it plays out in this game. Either way, pumping out more Abominations, and now I'm at a point where I should probably bring them into my army, like I should group up, because 3 Abominations are significant in terms of creeping. They're not going to get picked off like Dryads will. I'll have time to teleport out, and it'll be worth it to save Abominations. So I should be joining up now. I also see the Warden's over here. He's level 4. Still nothing but Dryads, so I'm in an okay spot. And I teleport out, because if I don't, I am losing both my heroes here for sure. So kind of sucks that I had to teleport, but I feel like I still kind of have the jump on him in terms of creeping. I know he's going for this red camp, and there's nothing I can do about it, so my reaction is to go and take this red camp. Do I bring the meat wagons? I think I bring the meat wagons. I think that's a little ballsy. I have bought another teleport, so worst case scenario I can get out. But I think, really, I should have left the meat wagons back here. This was kind of annoying. We're not going to talk about that. But I have gone up to 80 food. I'm going to go to 80 of 80. Sorry, I've opened up the food limit to 80 because I'm going to go to an 80 of 80 food army on one base. That's my play here. Like, I know destroyers are good. I know it's something I should be going, but I just didn't want to go. I was being stubborn, and I wanted to go Abomination meat wagon, so that's what I'm going here. Some healing spray. Not bad. If only it healed the Alchemist, though. Right? It sucks that it doesn't heal the Alchemist. That was a great pickup for me, though. Pipe of Insight, just more sleeps, more healing waves. Or, yeah, healing sprays. Finish this creep off pretty efficiently. Over here, these guys are still being a pain. But, what are you going to do? Grab the Rune of Healing. I'm... Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Okay, so I teleport out immediately again, which preemptive this time. I probably didn't have to, but I was afraid for my Alchemist life. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Shouldn't have teleported, but I did. What's done is done. At least I got the item, and now I'm really annoyed at these things and stressing out for no reason because these guys won't leave me alone. Somehow my acolyte got over here instead of going down wherever it was I tried to send him. Gets ensnared. Now my Alchemist is tanking the level 7 turtle. I was all stressed out right now. This is just getting under my skin. You can see my Dreadlord going back and forth. The ghouls are always in the way. I think the tower got the kill on that one creep. Just bad times. Luckily, he does not come to hit me now, and I get away with it. His archer scouts the acolyte, and I see that he's right here. So I'm going to quickly snag this and get out. Dangerous play by me. Really dangerous play. No, really dangerous play. I don't think I did that right. But I got evasion on my Alchemist. That's nice. That's great against bears. And I got level 3. So I have the level 2 healing aura, level 2 vampiric aura, which is kind of exciting, along with statues. So I have lots of healing, backing up my 2 armor abominations. And I'm hoping they'll be able to trade blows. Disease Cloud is also such a good ability. I feel like it's particularly good against... Well, it's good against everyone because it can't be dispelled, but Dryads can't dispel this one, and I feel like that's pretty good against Elf. Pick up an item here. Let's see. Potion of Greater Healing, so that's another great item against the Warden. In general, I think if you're against a Warden, these are probably priority creep spots almost, because they're always potions of Greater Healing or potions of Greater Mana. Or not always, but frequently, and I think those are really important items against a Warden. You know me, afraid to leave my base without a town portal, so I pick one up, and here's looking like the first major engagement. So I'm going to pause it for a second, because I want to talk about this too. So he's got his Expo. 13,420 from 1,500. So it's been up for around 1,500 gold. He's definitely profiting from it at this point, but it probably hasn't swung it too far just yet. He has 77 of 80. He has 2/2 upgrades. Level 5/1. Questionable on the Demon Hunter pickup, but at 5/1. I have level 4/3, so probably better hero levels ultimately, even though the Warden's really strong. I have 73, so I'm slightly under in terms of army size, and I have 1/2, so I'm also behind in upgrades. 3 meat wagons, 2 statues, and here's the fight. So he's definitely out of position here and has to pull back. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this isn't the first fight. Sorry, guys. Look at all that hype. All that hype for nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 abominations I thought was pretty exciting. Going for a sleeps around. I haven't seen Blink yet, so I don't know if he's got it, but he does have it, so he gets out, no problem. And I think look at that. I don't scout it. I go over this way to scout over here without scouting this, and I just don't pressure his expansion. So that's a mistake. I come out creeping here, bringing the meat wagons to this side just in case he comes to creep jack. I will be able to pull in. Like, I can run my guys over this way and cut them off. Realistically, this meat wagon's probably too far north, but they're in a safe enough spot that I'll be able to react if he comes in. Let's see what I get there. Scroll of the Beast, not a great item for me. Trying to expand here, but he's on top of it. Coming here to check for an expansion. And again, I'm playing this live on stream, and I was like, wow, he hasn't expanded? Really? Of course, again, I just didn't scout this, but my assumption was that he had expanded, and then I saw this wisp, and I was like, okay, I caught him. I stopped his expansion. I'm doing all right. But I am absolutely behind in income at this point in the game. Here, I was thinking about pushing in, but the creeps again looked really endearing, so I just went for it. If I could get level 5/4, that would be nice. Acid Bomb will be great against bears. It's going to just help my damage output, so I do have level 2 Healing Wave, like I said, or Healing Spray, so I want level 2 Acid Bomb if possible. I'm also going to get level 3 Sleep rather than level 3 Vampiric Aura. I think that makes sense, right? I think everyone understands why I would do that. Trying to expand again. He's right on top of it. I got another meat wagon. So 4 meat wagons is excessive, but it's also done. I should really just have 1 or 2 destroyers so I can eat rejuvenation and roar. But I'm a stubborn man. I knew he was coming from the south, so I kept my Abominations over here and just sieged with my meat wagons at a distance. Gonna get one Moonwell before he shows up. And let's check out the fight. He also picked up a Panda, so now he's Tri-Hero. Definitely not a necessary item on a Demon Hunter here. That's going to be transferred over, I imagine. But he's got the Tri-Hero against my Dual Hero. Level 5-4 against 5-2-1. And this is an engagement, so... Focus firing Dryads with my meat wagons. I'm going to try and just continuously sleep the Warden, and he's going to continuously abolish it like an elf player does. And now, like, Devour Magic would be great, right? Successfully sleeping the Warden, though. That shorter cooldown, especially on level 5, is making a difference. And look at the Healing Spray. Finally, I'm using it. Not bad. Now my Dreadlord's about to die, so I have to teleport out. Look at the Healing Spray. Didn't lose a single unit that fight. Granted, neither did he. We traded a lot of blows. I have a couple units in really low health. But I didn't lose a unit. Healing Spray looked okay. So I was kind of happy with how that went. Again, I have definitely overbuilt meat wagons. I do not need 4. 3 is even maybe excessive. I think I can justify 3. He has a lot of Dryads, but I should have 2 Destroyers. With the statues and Healing Spray, though, I'm going to have the mana, I'm going to have the health, and look at the Abominations go back up. Who needs rejuvenation? Right? Right? So, good times over here. Healing up. Not a lot to creep on the map. I think he's crept this, right? Yeah, he's crept this. Oh, he's scanning it right now, too. So there's not much to find. I see he's over here, and at least my expansion is situated. I have no acolytes in it yet, but I got the gold mine up because we're kind of nearing completion. Perfect. Abomination stuck. Perfect. 4 idling ghouls. Will I notice that now? Yep, there we go. You gonna come? There he goes. Alright. Killing off a ghoul because I want to build more acolytes. Look. He could have healed these with rejuvenation, obviously, but they're still affected by Disease Cloud. It's so significant. Still losing health. And it's not even starting to blink. It lasts for so long. I'm trying to snag some of these kills. I wanted to engage him there, but he was on top of it. Didn't let me catch up. He bought some items, but I have 2 healing scrolls right now as well, which is really solid. Pass one over to the Alchemist. I think I'm going to get an invulnerability potion. Nope, another heal scroll. Okay. And an invulnerability potion. And I used my scroll, or my roar, in the last fight. I don't know if you guys noticed it. I did use it solely to waste Dryad mana. So then they'd be auto-abolishing roar as opposed to auto-abolishing sleep. That's why I used it. And I probably got a couple attacks in with it. And I definitely burnt mana on Dryads, so that's something. Finally, I see his expansion is up, so we can see he's gotten 5,000 out of it. I've gotten 500, so he's way ahead in terms of resources at this point in the game. He has 3-2 upgrades to my 1-2 still. Still 5-2-1 to my 5-4. Let's do it. So, it shouldn't be over here. Come on, guys, join the fight. Sleeping the Warden as quickly as possible. He's now got no Dryads in this fight at the moment. Boom! Bear down. Healing Spray, I'm just throwing it wherever. Along with Vampiric Ore, it looks like it's okay. Another big sleep. I'm going to have to get used to Abominations, because look how fat they are. This guy still doesn't fit out of this gap. I'm trying to micro him, and it's getting away. Healing Spray. So I've lost 1 Abomination now. Not going too bad. Not going too poorly. He's trying to take down another one with Shadow Strike. Healing Spray. Use it. There we go. Lost another one. See, if I didn't have 4 meat wagons here, this fight would be going a little more in my favor. This guy is also attacking a gold mine for whatever reason. Sleep, I guarantee you sleep is annoying him. I guarantee you sleep is annoying him. Bam! Got another bear kill. And then I teleported out. I was feeling like I had too many weak units, but I come out 76 of 80, except I've got 4 or 8 in production, so 68 of 80. He's at 59 of 90. No production, but he's so he's at 65 minus 5, so 60, and now he has chims on the way, which I am not at all prepared for, obviously. I am scouting here, so he hasn't expanded there, which is nice. I'm going to try and expand here. I'm going to try and expand here, because I see the direction the game is going in now, and I just don't want one Warden to be able to destroy me, so I'm trying to throw down expansions everywhere like a Night Elf would. Probably not the strongest play, but with a Dreadlord and Sleep, you can get away with it, because a Warden can't come into my base alone anymore, right? Or she can, but I'll put her to sleep, and I can just keep her asleep for as long as I want, or I can try and put damage on her. Either way. Dreadlord counters the late game Warden harass pretty damn effectively, I think. So I come in, I want to take out this main if at all possible. I've got 4 meat wagons, so I know it's going to go down quickly. Using these 2 Abominations just to wall off, take it down, and now I'm retreating so I can get together again. It sucks that I'm going to lose an Abomination, but it's worth it for a Tree of Life, I think. Yeah, throwing down that healing spray. But then the first chim arrives, and I'm like, oh my god. Run. Run. Nothing can deal with the chim. And I have teleport, but I remember thinking I didn't have one. I remember thinking I didn't have one and had to run away. So I'm running when I should have teleported immediately. Now I'm engaging in like a weird clunky spot. I'm going to lose my Alchemist. Oh, maybe not. But it's kind of clumsy. It's kind of clumsy. Using some healing spray here, but you got the Shadow Strike off on the Alchemist, and bam. He goes down. My hero is also very weak. I finally realize I have a teleport. I'm going to lose another Abomination, though. So this fight went really poorly. I did have the gold. I was able to buy back my Alchemist, but I lost 2 Abominations, and I don't think I killed anything there. I should have taken out the Tree of Life and teleported. It's definitely what I should have done. But I have this gold mine running. I have 1 Acolyte here, about ready to start mining. There they go. And he shows up. So now it's defend, defend, defend. Luckily, my meat wagon was there to distract him and engage in another fight. Immediately put Chim to sleep this time. He has no means of attacking air, so actually that was a great play. He has completely dropped Dryads at this point, which I think is also really good for me. A lot of damage on my Dreadlord, but the invulnerability potion is there. Healing Wave. Or Healing Spray. I keep saying Healing Wave. Look at it go! Look at it go! Level 3 Healing Spray. So exciting. If I weren't against 2 Chims... Almost got the kill on the Panda there. Demon Hunter. Watch this. Watch this. It's a good thing I got 4 meat wagons. Bam. I only have 1 crypt, so I'm building gargoyles out of 1 crypt to try and answer the Chims. But I get a Panda kill as well, so... I got 2 hero kills. I'm forcing him back, but he's got these 2 things that I really can't do much to. Picking off my meat wagons... I'm trying to micro here, and I'm stressing out. In-game, again, on stream, I'm stressing out right now. Like, go where you're supposed to go, but nothing's working. He Shadow Strikes my whatever it is, Gargoyle. Kills both my statues, because I play poorly. But I have both his units here asleep, and can just keep them forever. I did get level 6 on my Dreadlord, which is nice. Halfway to level 6 on my Alchemist. I'm recognizing that he's definitely strapped for cash at this point too. I have seen his expansion here, but it's a Tree of Eternity, so he uprooted. And now I'm just kind of panicking. You can see I'm throwing down a crypt. I'm going to build another crypt here at some point. A couple bears coming in that are weak, but he's strapped for cash right now for sure. Oh, obviously you can attack air with the orb. I forgot to acknowledge that earlier. Easily picking off another gargoyle, so that's why I'm throwing down a couple crypts, just because I need to be able to produce more than 1 at a time to dissuade the Chims, and they do so much damage to everything else. I need to answer it. But now here I'm just going to try and keep the Warden asleep. The shorter cooldown made sleep so good, right? He's even waking it up immediately, and then immediately I can put it back to sleep. It's really effective. There I slept the Chim instead of the hero. Maybe a mistake. I get another bear kill. Sleep another warden. This thing's eventually going to die. Panicking again. Panicking again. Panicking again. Excuse me. Gonna lose another statue here. A couple guys stuck behind my base again, which is frustrating me. Thank God the Alchemist can attack air, so I'm at least able to... Oh my God. Panicking here. Freaking out again because they just won't go the right way. Warden has reached level 6 but is low on mana, so I'm trying to get the kill. So the plan is to run the Dreadlord over here, get 2 hits, sleeper again, and she recognizes it, so she teleports out, which is a good play. Now producing gargoyles, which will be... I'm so frustrated with this, right? You can see how frustrated I am, like just trying to get these Abominations to join my army. I don't have a teleport, so this is a really ballsy play. But I knew he was also strapped for cash, and I knew that the Tree of Eternity was here, and I wanted to put some pressure on. I've expanded here now. I have double income, not triple, but I have bases in 3 different spots. So when he comes in to destroy one, I can attack the other. And this is obviously my priority. The Warden comes in, which is trouble. So I sleeper. I recognize, you know, I have a better army here. The Warden is full mana, so it's a dangerous spot. She uses her ultimate, but there's no bodies around, and I get a quick surround. So this worked out really well. I was lucky here. Or maybe not lucky, but this worked out well for me because I was able to counteract her ultimate pretty quickly. I should be using the gargoyles to focus down dryads, but instead I'm just using healing spray and over here miss-microing. I think I'm going to run away at this point because I see him going for the gargoyles, and we're just going to play it like that. Not even. He snags another gargoyle kill. Oof, what am I doing? What am I doing? Run away! Run away! Another chim shows up. This is just not a fight I should be engaging at all. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, that's what it was, because I'm waiting for mana for Infernal, which I'm so close to, and with the statues here I knew I'd get it quickly. Trying to get the chim. I'm doing a pretty good job, to be honest. And almost there. Bam. So, does a good job. Stuns a couple units. There's 1 kill, 2 kills. Infernal. Infernal when a game's not over is so exciting. Like, sometimes you get Infernal as you win the game, but when there's still game left, it's great. Also level 6 on my Alchemist, so now I've got Transmute in a gold game. So this has been a lot of fun. Now I have good positioning with the Infernal. I'm definitely going to be able to pressure this, and I see that he came down here, and I'm not going to be able to do anything about that. So I decided I'd let him take out those acolytes, and I would take out his Tree of Eternity. That's a trade we're making. He's going to get all the kills. There's nothing I can do about it. He's putting a Tree of Life down here, so he's going to be aware of this one. I have 2 meat wagons that I decided to try and siege its expansion with, which is definitely a mistake. I'm going to lose them both. But just based on the flow of the game and where my units were positioned at the time, I felt like this was a play to make. Also a mistake. He should have stayed and killed these wisps. Use that Infernal, that permanent immolation. But instead I wanted to try and send him to cancel the Tree of Life while my army went and pressured this. That's my play here. Because I have no income here. I know he's going to be on top of that, and there he is. And he's unaware of this, I think. As far as I know, he isn't expanded here. My weak Abomination that I've forgotten about is scouting. I'm scouting here, building another gold mine, hoping to cancel this. I forced to cancel on the Tree of Life, so it sucks that he got the experience for the Infernal, but I delayed this. Unsummon, run these away, they're all going to die. But I'm trading, so now he has no income, and I have this income, which I still haven't put a 5th guy on for whatever reason. Everything's chaos right now. I'm just freaking out. I found this Abomination, which is nice. Gargoyle production has stopped. I now have 4 statues, so I'm finally going to get those two destroyers. Finally. Imagine I had them in all those bears, those fights versus bears. Just 2, just to eat the roar and rejuve. It would have been so nice. Good sleep. I'm going to go for a sleep surround. And I get it, so We start trading blows. He goes for the Dreadlord, who has no means of getting out. All I have is healing wave, healing spray. And he's running, and this is huge. Watch this, watch this. I'm gonna die. It's so bad. Demon Under dies. I level up and sleep, and he has to run away. Oh, that was so massive. So my Dreadlord is alive. My army is looking all right. He does have still. Like, a Warden is just, there's so much damage output, you always have to be careful. He's low on mana, which is good. My Alchemist is getting in a dangerous spot. But he's level 6, he's got evasion, so he's not done just yet. Come in for another sleep. Buys me a bit of time. He gets level 7. Look at the healing wave going on. Hopefully I'll use a transmute on this Chim at some point. More pressure going on my base. I'm feeling really stressed out right now. I just let it all go. And I'm over here buying items. I need mana. Just playing patiently because, again, I know this is his only source of income. He might have re-expanded here. No. Has he re-expanded here? No. So that's his only source of income. This is my only source of income, which he has now scouted. It's getting down to the nitty-gritty. But I do have the bigger army at this point. 264 gold for that transmute. Massive. Trying to keep the Warden asleep. Terrible, terrible positioning as per usual. Like, absolutely abysmal positioning. You can see me finally trying to funnel things through because I'm all frustrated. Now it's this same spot again. I think at this point I'm feeling pretty good though. I have a bigger army than him. My Dreadlord is really frustrating this Warden. And the Panda's only level 2. He just hasn't been able to get the experience he needs to become a threat. So a Brutal Mist Surround. We're going to get another Brutal Mist Surround right here. And then we're going to get another kind of Brutal Mist Surround. And then I'm going to give up on it. And take a Dryad kill instead. Yeah, almost a Brutal Mist Surround, but I got it. And now it's looking pretty bleak for him. I still haven't. I have 4 statues and I still haven't changed them into destroyers. Here they go. Here they go. So now I've got an army. Now I'm finally feeling pretty comfortable. All right. I should have gotten these guys so much longer ago, but I'm a stubborn piece of shit. So what are you gonna do? Level 6 and level 7 on my 2 heroes. This Brilliance Aura has come in so handy this game. Coming to pressure his last expansion. He's got to defend, so he's going to come and try to defend it. But again, watch what'll happen. There's the Chim. Come on, where's the transmute? Bam! 264 gold. So good. Drop the Infernal. Got a Sleep Surround. He uses his Avatar Vengeance. So I'm going to kill the bear. Then I'm going to prioritize this Avatar Vengeance. He's just not that strong against Abominations because there are not that many bodies, right? There are just not that many bodies in these fights. So I take him out again. And now it's definitely game, right? I'm just going to use a couple units to keep the Warden busy. That's what these 2 Abominations are doing. And my Dreadlord while I focus fire the tree with everything else. Because if the tree goes down, I win. I know that I win on the tree going down. I'm repopulating this, so I have income again. He's chasing down my statue. Calls good game, though, and I take it down. So I thought this was a fun game. This was a tight game, obviously. And I think we really got to see the power of Sleep in that game, because Sleep was effective in those fights. We saw it a couple times, or even though he was really active with waking up his Warden or dispelling, you're with the decreased cooldown and the low mana cost, you're able to really spam it and cause problems. So I think it got a lot stronger there. And Healing Spray. Healing Spray was great. I'm going to keep using it. It's just so good. Yeah. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Questions, comments, criticisms are always welcome. Let's celebrate the patch. I'm excited. Today is the day of the Blizzard Invitational, so hopefully some good things will be coming from there. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll try and cast some of those games if something interesting comes, because I do want to try casting other people's games, and I haven't done that really at all. I've posted like 2 or 3 games, and it was a long time ago, so that might be something I try and bridge into. Either way, though, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your night.